I have taken over.
You have taken over.
Do not adjust your radio waves. So I don't know if there's much we could talk about this week. At this moment,
well, we can. I can bring up a couple of things.
Well, he's got a few things.
Just a couple things. I'll try to take over. It was the last week, the 41st annual Saturn's Awards, which honors genre entertainment and everything with an edge. And I won't go through everything, but the big winners from that show were Guardians of the Galaxy, which won.
No surprise.
Best comic to film, best actor in the film, Chris Pratt. Best director, James Gunn, and best film makeup.
Now, anyone who's seen the movie, you're not surprised.
I'm not surprised whatsoever. The Walking Dead.
Thank you.
Won best syndicated cable TV series. Andrew Lincoln was the co-winner of best actor in a TV series, along with Hugh Dacey from Hannibal.
Both really good shows. Hannibal, honestly, just wow. And Walking Dead's my all-time favorite.
It's kind of sad that, Hannibal has been canceled.
Yeah.
It hasn't necessarily been canceled. It's just lost its North American sponsorship. It actually can still go international. A lot of people have been talking about whether it'll make it.
It's a huge shot to those who like Hannibal. I have it on my TV. See, that's the problem with nowadays where you can actually tape everything.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like people are watching it, but they are. So that's what technology for the loss.
So, yeah. Also, Melissa McBride from The Walking Dead won for Best Actress in a TV Series.
Yeah, once again, The Walking Dead.
Interstellar was, well, not from an acting standpoint, but it was a huge winner as well. Best performance by a younger person in a film. Best film writing for Christopher and Jonathan Nolan. Best film production.
Nolan again.
Nolan, yeah. Best film production. Best film music. And best film special and visual effects.
Now, everyone knows that if Interstellar and Star Wars released at the same time, best music would not be Interstellar.
Oh, I mean, come on. You can't beat John Williams.
No. Are they actually doing John Williams this year?
Well, I would imagine that they would. It'd be kind of... I don't know if I'd want to see Star Wars without, John Williams.
There's going to be a time where there's going to be no John Williams.
At some point. I'll just go back with, speaking of Hannibal, they won Best TV Series. Lawrence Fishburne won Best Supporting Actor. And I know he was also doing...
The fact that he's a supporting actor is really a shame.
Well, I mean, look at, CSI, I mean...
Yeah, that destroyed his career. He went from an awesome main character to a supporting character.
Yeah. Best animated film was the Lego Movie, which is no surprise.
No surprise there.
And The Flash went for Best Superhero Adaptation TV Series. And Best Guest TV Performance went to Wentworth Miller, who, of course, plays Captain Cold, and he was from Prison Break as well.
I've never seen that.
It was the first season was really well received. I think after the actual escape and everything, it kind of lost something.
It might boost some viewers after what just happened the last month or so.
But of course, Wentworth Miller will be back as Captain Cold for Legends of Tomorrow. So I mean,
we're all looking forward to that one.
I'm hugely. I wanted to bring this up because I know how excited you are about this. Daredevil's co-show runner Marco Ramirez has apparently labeled Season 2 Daredevil versus the Punisher.
Which honestly has made me squeal like a schoolgirl. I was not expecting it. I am excited. I am happy.
And I think what they're really hinting at is they have two different ways of handling crime. Where Daredevil just kind of beats you down and lets the police come get you.
The Punisher will just kill you.
Yeah, it's the ultimate punishment.
Yeah.
But, so there's going to be a lot of conflict there, but there's, eventually they're going to join forces to take on whoever the big baddie is. I know there's been some talk that it's going to be Bullseye for this season.
That'll be exciting to see.
Another Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.,
which has become
3.
lackluster.
But here's the thing. I think a lot of fans are going to be really happy about this. Apparently, there's going to be a version of the Secret Warriors.
Yes, I have that actually saved in my email. That's exciting to see.
That's huge. For people, like, I didn't know much about Secret Warriors, but Sky was actually based off of the character Daisy Quake Johnson, and then of course she has earthquake abilities, and in the comics, her father figure is oh crap! I am having such a brain fart right now. It's
it's going to be exciting.
But anyways, it's Samuel L. Jackson's character, Nick Fury.
Nick Fury,
and of course on the TV show it's Coulson. So I mean, it's interesting because it's Daisy, and if you were a fan of the show and the comics, you automatically would have picked up on it because her dad keeps insisting her name is Daisy.
Yeah,
and so I didn't pick up on that because I didn't actually know about it. But this is pretty exciting.
Yeah, it's going to be an extremely exciting season. I might actually have to go rewatch season 2 now to get caught up.
I thought it was... there was a lot of people that really complained because there wasn't much superheroes.
No,
it was more about the secret ops during the first season.
They needed to mix in some superheroes just to kind of keep it up.
And so, I mean, this could, at least on paper, be the most exciting season.
Absolutely. They may fall flat like they have been, but here's hoping they don't.
There's also Ant-Man was open to film critics to watch.
Yeah, and from what we've heard, there's been a lot of good reviews. It took people by storm.
Well, from what I have heard, it's being called good, but not great. But
which is actually, in Ant-Man terms, calling it good is great.
But Michael Pena, who plays Lewis in it, he's getting rave reviews.
Yeah, no, it's making me excited to see it now.
But just to let you know, if anybody who's going to go see Ant-Man, there is going to be 2 mid and post-credit scenes. So make sure that stay
to the end.
Stay to the end unless your bladder is about to explode.
Yeah, basically with any comic book related movie now, always stay to the end. You will not regret it. They pretty much all have special post-movie credits films to show future things coming up. We know Ant-Man's going to be tied in the future.
There is, that's why these 2 scenes during the credits are probably going to tie in. Ant-Man will be in Captain America Civil War.
Yeah, so that's exciting.
And that's probably what we're going to see tie in, because I think the next movie from the Marvel Cinematic Universe will actually be Captain America Civil War.
Captain America, definitely will be worth seeing that. Ant-Man has to be seen if it's going to be tied into the Civil War. Unfortunately, there's going to be a mumble jumble. Hopefully they don't do too much at once.
Yeah. I had a couple notes from DC, but we're really
DC can wait. It's Marvel this week. Marvel's big news.
All I just wanted to go up and say is Jared Leto is absolutely insane.
Oh, yes.
He apparently went off and sent Will Smith a gift of a bunch of bullets. He sent another one of his...
He is taking this Joker character possibly too far.
He sent one of his co-stars... I'm trying to remember. Margaret Robbie, a rat in a black box, and sent a bunch of his co-stars a video featuring a dead hog.
Yeah, no, he could possibly be taking this character too far.
It's
kind of scary to see that.
So this is kind of
he's taking it way too seriously, and that could be a downfall in the end. I think he's actually the only one to ever take the Joker this far. So we'll see how it goes.
I honestly think he's definitely taking this a different direction, I think, than even
absolutely.
Heath Ledger took it. I think Heath Ledger kind of took it. It made him more of a sociopath, and Leto is just taking it as like completely insane.
Yeah, no, it's going to be interesting. Keep an eye out for that. Suicide Squad's probably going to be the movie to beat.
Honestly, I think just with everything leaked, I think Suicide Squad is getting a lot of huge hype.
Yeah,
I'm just afraid that when this movie comes out, because they've let so much stuff slip out, that it's not going to actually live up to the hype.
Yeah, kind of like Jurassic World did.
Okay, so I'm taking back the show for the end. We need to wrap this up, just so that when we put it on YouTube, we don't have a couple of extra minutes on there.
Okay, wrap it up in 5 minutes.
In 5 minutes. So, again, you can follow me at That Mask Guy. You can follow this guy at
Real Capt Fizz.
And, of course, you can follow us on the podcast's Twitter account at Fizz Mask Show. You can look for us on Facebook. Give us a like. Look for us on YouTube. Just type in the name of our podcast, and you'll be able to see all the episodes. I have put each episode into a playlist, and there's also a couple of goofy videos on there.
Little tidbits for your extra viewing.
Yeah, you can just kind of shake your head and says, dude, what were you thinking?
We don't think.
We don't really think.
We just do.
We do. So I want to thank Cap. You went off, you made my job a little easier.
That's because I'm the captain and you stole my dinghy.
Well, I'm not giving it back because I don't know what I did with it. So till next time, stay fit and have fun.
Okay, and if you see a masked guy running down the street with a dinghy, kick him in the nuts.
God bless. You. Good night, and may the force be with you.
Peace, my people.